Hello, Hampton Lake. It is Kevin here, your spa and fitness director. I'm here today to give you guys 2 tips on 2 machines that you can use to help strengthen that core next time you're inside of the facility for your workout. All right, when you approach the machine, the first thing you want to do is take a look at your adjustment guide, and that's going to let you know what number your seat should be at, all right? And based on my height of 6'2", it's going to say that I need to be at 7 or 8. I'm going to start off with 7. All right, from there, my next setup is going to be to select my range of motion. As a rule of thumb, you want to have about 3 holes showing in the back side of the machine. So when you look down, you want to see 3 holes. That means you're in the 4th hole. All right, last but not least, I'm going to select my weight. Anytime you're starting off with a machine or any type of exercise, guys, make sure that you start off with the light weight, and then you can add as you get more familiar with the machine or that exercise. From there, I'm going to have a seat. I'm going to place my feet up on the platform. I'm going to have my knees on each side of these pads, all right? I'm going to reach underneath and grab both handles. And you want to make sure that you keep your chest as tight as you can up against the pads as you twist to the left and then control it back to the right. If you hear the weights clanging, that means you're not in control, and you might want to just make it a tad bit lighter so that you can keep that tension on the core. I'm going to go 10 to the left, let it rest, and then I'm going to make that same adjustment on the left side. I got my 3 holes showing. Have a seat with my feet on the platforms again, hands underneath, chest stays down the center. Now I'm going to twist back to the right for another 10 sets. Again, you're controlling the weight, keeping that tension on the core. Exercise number 2 I'm going to show you is going to be that low back extension number 6. This is going to be good for training those muscles that run down the posterior chain of your body, keeping you upright for years to come. All right, so just like the previous one, you want to set this machine up for you. Again, this one has no seat height adjustment. All right, so you're going to be going based off what setup I give you here. All right, first thing first is going to be to adjust the foot plate based on your height. All right, if you're a tall person, you're going to go all the way down to number 3, and you're going to adjust back accordingly. Make sure that as you adjust, you keep your hands on the foot plate so that it doesn't pop up. All right, second thing you're going to do is adjust the base of the back. This is going to be geared towards and based on your back range of motion. So it's going to be different for everybody. I've done this before, so I know that number 2 is going to be where I want to be. Using my top hand to hold this pad as I slide it down to number 2. All right, before I get started, I'm going to select my weight. Again, start off with a little bit light. I'm going to start off with about 70 pounds here for me. From there, team, you want to make sure that your back stays all the way back against that pad. I'm going to place both feet up on my foot plate. I'm going to open my chest up to have as much contact with that pad as I can. In a controlled movement, I'm going to lean back as far as my range of my back will let me. But I'm going to control as I come up to the front, making sure that my weights are not touching, and I'm keeping that tension on my core and my lower back. All right, team, that's the low back extension. Remember, add these 2 into your next workout to help you strengthen that core.